Coming up, I am going to take a look at ScotRail's Class 380's to see if they're any better than the newer 385's. I'm also going to visit a random station along the Gourock Line in West Scotland. What are my thoughts on the 380's and which station am I going to visit? Come and join me to find out. Let's go. Hi everyone, Reece's Trains, and today I am here in Glasgow Central Station. I've just come up from Glasgow Quay Street. It was only like a 10-minute walk, so not far at all. And today I'm going to visit another station that I've thought about on a random railway line. So we're going to get a ScotRail service out of here, and we're going to go to a station just come to my head. So yeah, we'll wait around now and then we'll get on the move shortly, so let's see what train we're going to get and we'll go from there. Okay, so the train we are getting is the 1632 ScotRail service to Gourock, which will take me to one of these stations on the departure board. Now, with it being the rush hour, I'm expecting trains to be very busy, so it might be a little bit difficult, you know, to film, but I'll do what I can. I wanted to try out the Class 380's, but we'll see how we go with it. Flipping heck, we're being sent the long way around here. So I think we're in the front train, I would have thought. Just over there. There's 38001, this is what a 380 looks like. Okay, so here's our train, it's 380-022. Let's go on board and have a look at it. We'll say, whoa, the interior of these is pretty nice. Anyways, let's go find a seat. Right, I'm now on board the train. I've got to say the interior is, even though it's basic, I still think it's pretty nice. And the seats are pretty comfortable. I do like, even though I say the interior is basic, I still do like the look of it. Although the window alignment could be a little bit better in some areas. But the station I'm going to go to is Fort Matilda. So it just came in my head. I was thinking of stations like around Scotland, and because I've heard of Fort Matilda before, we're going to go visit Fort Matilda. So I'm expecting this train to get pretty busy, so we'll see what happens and then we'll get going shortly. So if you're ready, let's do this. Right, so as we're setting off, let's have a look at our route. So we are going to be getting off at Fort Matilda, taking the semi-fast ScotRail service to Gourock, calling at Paisley Gilmore Street, Bishopton, Port Glasgow, Bogston, Cartsdyke, Greenock Central, Greenock West, and getting off at the penultimate stop of Fort Matilda at 17:10. And the good news is we leave Glasgow Central on time at 16:32. Now, as this was filmed in late autumn, it does get dark early, but I'll try and film as much of it as I can. The first stop we make on this trip is Paisley Gilmore Street. We did make a stop at Cardonald, Hillington East or Hillington West. After passing Paisley St James, we make a stop at Bishopton. Next is Port Glasgow, which I believe is on the outskirts of Glasgow, but correct me if I'm wrong. Next station is Cartsdyke. After a bit of a cruise, we're coming to the Greenock area, starting with Greenock Central. If there's one thing I'm going to point out about these trains, the doors close like they've broken from a slam for some odd reason. Very shortly after, followed by Greenock West.
We are now approaching Fort Matilda. Please mind the gap when alighting from this train.
And we arrive at Fort Matilda bang on time. Right, so now I am here at the station I was talking about, Fort Matilda. In fact, there's no light on this side, so I'm going to get up to the platform and then I'll talk through more about Fort Matilda. I'm going to use my phone torchlight here. There's no lights here at this station, which is not good for accessibility, really. There we go, that's so much better. So I'm now at Fort Matilda. Fort Tilly. Matilda's a girl's name. It can be Tilda or Tilly. Yeah, so you've got 2 platforms, you've got a shelter, number of shelters, ScotRail managed, and it's only ScotRail that call here. Nice little station, I thought I'd come along and check it out, so yeah. Right, so I have now walked down to just outside Battery Park, not far from the railway station. And I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. I mean, it's been really enjoyable. The Class 380's, they're okay trains. I think that they are nice, but they aren't my favourite. I've definitely seen better, so let's put it that way. But still happy to ride them though. Just think they're not really that special, even though I do like the appearance of it, you know what I mean? But behind me, Battery Park and the River Clyde, and behind the River Clyde is the gateway to the West Highland Line. I'm so excited to be looking forward to doing that next year. That's going to be on my bucket list for 2025, to go at the West Highland Line to Fort William and Mallaig. So I'm going to wrap the vlog here, do some final B-roll that's going to be included into this vlog. I'm going to wrap the vlog up here because I've got to go out to Glasgow Central, get some food, and then I'm going back down with Avanti West Coast. It's funny because I always go one way LNER and one way Avanti West Coast. It's always worked out that way using the 2 prime train companies. So yeah, right, I'm going to wrap up here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you like, comment, subscribe, as I say by now, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Thank you. Bye-bye. A huge thank you to all my channel members who are listed on screen now. And if you want to become a channel member, you can join by hitting the join button or follow the links in the description. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my vlog. If you liked, leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more coming soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.